All right, I've got a product review and an install of a dash cam. I picked up this DDPai Mini 3 dash cam. It's kind of like the BlackVue dash cams without the BlackVue price. And what I really wanted was the parking feature. This will do a time lapse, 1 second, 1 picture a second time lapse, and also has a G-Shock rating where it will detect if you've been hit and record from there. It also has built-in storage already of 32 gigabytes. So this is the box it comes in. So what you get in the box, obviously the box opens up and then there's instructions. You have this long, very long wire USB cable along with another USB cable. This is the mount. You know, this does actually look just like the BlackVue cameras. It's made to look like that. It's a little bit cheaper, quite a bit cheaper. I'll show you. I'll have a link on Amazon where I bought it. And it also comes with a USB charger. It comes with these foam pads. But what's really cool is it comes with this remote. And what this remote is, you don't always want to go up to the top and push a button when you want to record something, you see something. You can mount this anywhere, push the button, and it will actually record for you. So you don't have to, when you push the camera, it moves and you kind of have that shake. You can put this right on the dash here. You can put it underneath the dash, wherever you're going to want it, wherever you want to put it. And then all you have to do is hit the button and it will record something for you. So that's a pretty cool feature that I think is going to come in handy. We're going to install this up there. And also what I have here, some other people have done this video about the wiring. There is power right above the rear view mirror, constant power that you can tap into through a connector. I'll have a link for the cable that I bought on Amazon as well for the connection in your Model S. This is not for a Model 3. I'm waiting for a good installation video on that and figure out where to plug in for the Model 3. This is for the Model S, but I will show you those connections and I will link to the video of the detailed video that I saw on this, because I've already made this for a different camera. It's just the plug works for this one, so I don't need to make it again, and I'm not going to take this apart for you just so I can make a video for it. But it's really nice. It tucks in everywhere. Let me show you. You pull this down. You think you broke it, but you pull this down and you see in there, let me see if I can turn a light on. There we go. This cable here is normally plugged in or taped to here. Well, there's constant power to this. We plug this in, we can fish the wire up through here, down into here, and put the camera right there so it hides all the wires, which is really nice. It's very nice for a clean setup, and that's what we're gonna do. All right, so now that that's there, I'm gonna push it into place really hard so it sticks. Place it up there, step back, look to see if it's centered. I think that's pretty good. I didn't want the camera lens to be centered, I wanted the whole unit to be centered. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this wire setup that we made before, hook up the lead to here, run the wire up to the housing here, and we're pretty much done. What I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna use this pry tool to pop down to gain access for the wire to come through there, and also for when we feed the wire through. We're gonna feed this wire through to the front. And we're gonna plug this in. Look at that. Could that be any cleaner? Could that install be any cleaner? So now that the wires run up there, we're going to hook these up together. Kind of stuff them out of the way. Like so. Take the dash cam itself and plug it in.
Hello, DDPai.
Oh, DDPai, hello. So it works. You see the lights on. Clean installation. One wire coming down. Let's see if we can tuck this wire in a little bit. It's going to be sticking out at the bottom anyway. I think that's really clean. Let's look on the outside, see what it looks like. You can see the wire right there. When you go into the app, you can actually press the button and you can see the live view of what it is, so you can adjust the camera however you'd like. Photos will be in here, or your videos will be in here. If you click me and then settings, you can actually go through the camera settings, and this is where you adjust the volume. We don't need any volume actually. Video record with sound. Capture video capture, you can have it on all the time, I believe. I think I'm gonna set it to 30 seconds. Image quality, you can go 1080p. I believe that's 60 frames per second. We're gonna try the max right now. If we go to advanced settings, you can enable the... All right, we paired this successfully. I just clicked the button. And then you have the settings for the G-Shock and the parking mode. I'm going to do a time-lapse parking mode. And I'm going to play with this one here, preserve battery life when not in use. You can set that to never shut down, which will be fine in this car because of the battery, it's a giant battery. But I'm going to set it for, I'm going to set it for 24. My wife works more than 6 hours, so I don't want to set it for 6 hours. We'll play with that. I might do 6 hours. I'm not positive yet. Just wanted to jump in here, editing the video right now. This is the video for the DDPai Mini 3, but I also wanted to show you that I'm actually adding a camera to the back, which is the DDPai Mini 2. This is going to be forward facing because it has a better resolution. This is the last year's version, which has a little bit less resolution, but you're going backwards, so you don't need the fast motion as much. Pretty much the same design. Let me show you. I'm going to adjust this. It's going to mount on the glass in the back a lot, just like the BlackVue camera. This one requires an SD card. Not a big deal. And this one also has a button as well. This one is a little cheaper because it's last year's version, but I think for the back of the car, it's going to work out really well. I like the idea of having both the front and the back. These are separate. Unlike the BlackVue, you can see both of them from one app. You'll have to log into this camera to actually do it and then log into this camera. It's a little bit of a pain, but you don't do that very often. These things are basically insurance. You're only going to need them in a bad situation. But I'm going to have a whole nother video on installing the rear one. I have to take that harness and double that harness up a little bit, or split the harness so I can run this one into the back so it's using the same power. Let's go take this out on the road and see what the camera looks like. We'll get the footage off and I'll add it to the end of the video.